Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to quickly walk you through the steps on how you can adjust the height of the headlights in your Tesla vehicle. So first we want to open up our menu. Of course, we can do this by clicking on the little icon of the car in the bottom left-hand corner. Once we're in our menu, we're going to go down and find where it says service and click on that. And then in our service menu, if we scroll down, we can see all these different options, and we can see one of them is adjust headlights. So we're going to click on that. And first it's going to calibrate your headlights. And then once it's done calibrating your headlights, you'll be able to see them on at this point. So I recommend parking in an area that's against your garage, for instance, so you can see exactly where your beams of light are located. Also, if it's a little bit darker outside, you'll get a better view of exactly where those beams are set. And if you want the complete in-depth, comprehensive step-by-step guide on adjusting your headlights right out of the Tesla's owner manual, I'll post a link to that down in the description. But this is going to be a little bit simpler. And something I recommend doing before starting to adjust your headlights is putting a little piece of tape at the top of each light beam so you know where you started. So I put a little piece of tape right at the top of each beam so I can see where I started from. But what we're going to be doing here is adjusting each headlight independently. So we can see we do this with the left scroll wheel. If we scroll up, the light beam is going to tilt up. If we scroll down, it'll tilt down. Tilting the camera over to the scroll wheel so you can see what this looks like. And I'm going to keep track of how many clicks on the scroll wheel I'm doing in the down direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm 5 ticks lower. And it's a little tricky to see on the camera right now because the sunlight is reflecting off of the garage. I still have a decent view of it, and I can see that it's lower than the tape that I had set. But again, if you do this at night or in a darker situation, it'll be easier to see exactly where that light beam is and how you've adjusted it. But then going over to the right beam, and I'm going to do 5 clicks down for that side as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now at this point, my headlights are adjusted down a little bit, and it's 5 clicks on both sides. This might be a little bit too low. And the main reason you might want to adjust your headlights, particularly in the down direction, is if at night when you have traffic driving towards you, and if you notice that a lot of these drivers are flashing their brights at you, it's possible your headlights might be tilted a little bit too high. That light is getting in their eyes, making them think that you have your brights on. And initially, you might want to just do about 1 or 2 clicks down on your scroll wheel to adjust those lights down and see if that fixes the issue, as opposed to overcorrecting it maybe too low. And for me, I'm going to test this at night to see if I'm still getting good visibility with my headlights and if it's made improvements in less people flashing their brights at me. I'm hoping adjusting the headlights down slightly will reduce the number of people that flash their brights at me thinking that I have my brights on because maybe they're a little bit too high pointed in their eyes. But once you're done adjusting your headlights, we can exit out of this menu, and then we should be good to go. And if you ever want to adjust your headlights additionally, if you go back into the adjust headlights menu, it's going to recalibrate those lights again. So it'll reset that adjustment that you had already made back to its original spot. But you can do a little bit of trial and error with this to see exactly what works for you when you're testing it at night. If you're getting fewer people flashing their brights at you, as well as yourself just getting a good field of view from the headlights and where they're pointed. And each time you go back into the adjust headlight menu, it'll recalibrate back to its base level. So then you'd have to readjust it from there. So I hope this quick tutorial is helpful, going over where you can adjust the headlights in the menu of your Tesla vehicle. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Consider subscribing to the YouTube channel, and I'll see you back here next time.